If you have noticed that your AI tools are producing slightly worse results than they were 6 or 12 months ago, you are not imagining it. There is a very specific reason it is happening, and once I explain it, you will not be able to unsee it. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because this genuinely affects anyone using AI to build an online business. Here is the issue in plain terms. AI language models learn by processing enormous amounts of text. In the early days, that text was mostly written by humans. Forum posts, articles, books, academic papers, real conversations that had built up on the internet over 20 or 30 years. That training data was rich and varied, because humans are rich and varied. But since late 2022, the volume of AI-generated content online has exploded, and a large proportion of that content is not good. It is vague, it is padded, it is generic. It sounds like writing, but it does not really say anything. Now, the AI tools are training on that content. And when an AI model trains on output from a slightly earlier, slightly worse AI model, the weaknesses compound. Researchers call this model collapse. Each generation of training dilutes the quality a little more. I've started noticing it in my own work. There is a particular kind of AI output that used to be less common, but is now quite easy to spot. It fills paragraphs without making points. It hedges everything. It uses abstract language where a specific word would do. Think of it this way. You cannot eat fast food every single day for a year and remain in good health. Your body starts to reflect what you are feeding it. AI tools are doing the same thing. They are being fed a diet of AI slop, and the output is starting to show it. Here is what I want you to take from this, because this is not a reason to stop using AI tools. The gap between a good prompt and a poor one is widening. A well-crafted prompt, one that gives the model specific context about who you are writing for, what voice you want, and what the actual goal is, can still produce solid, useful output, even from a model that has started to drift. A vague prompt is now more likely than ever to produce useless output. So the skill that matters most right now is not which tool you use. It is not how many subscriptions you have. It is how well you can communicate with the model. I created a PDF guide that walks you through how to build your own prompt assistant, one that already knows your niche and understands your voice. So instead of starting from scratch every time you sit down to write, you have a framework that consistently pulls good output from whatever tool you are using. You do not need the most expensive AI platform. You do not need multiple subscriptions. You need a repeatable way to prompt well. The link to that guide is in the description below. Check it out. If this made sense to you, share it with someone who is using AI tools in their business. The people who understand this now will be in a much stronger position 6 months from now than the people who do not. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.